Well, welcome back, my friends, all to another, let me adjust you there, rousing rendition of Choir Boys Outdoors, a knife purse rendition. Now, you might be asking yourself, Scab, why in the hell would you carry a knife purse? Well, I wouldn't. I would carry this that I put knives in, and my sweet and loving and long-suffering wife calls it my knife purse. So I want to go over with y'all real quick kind of what I carry in this thing. Now I'm taking this out. This is the Espada XL Austin 10A G10 handle scales. It's a big sumbitch triad lock. I mean, this one, it's more like a machete, sword, small arms type thing. I've got to get a better review of this out. I've got a review and it sucks ass. So I'm going to redo this one. But I'm taking this out. It's huge, and you might have heard that grinding from the sand. I got to clean it up. What I wanted to do is just kind of basically talk to y'all about what I carry in my car, kind of as a knife reviewer, kind of why. And some of it's going to have some of my OCD and my mental stuff in it, and that'll be cool. I've taken most of the stuff out. Three things that stay in here. I don't know what the hell that is, so that's coming out. A couple things that I do keep in here. This is a little pen knife, toothpick knife, that Randy's WSG gave me. I love this damn thing. I love the thought of this thing. Big shout out to Randy and his mom. Sweet, sweet lady. Love them both. But Randy gave me this. I keep this in there at all times. It doesn't come out. Then I keep this Rosecraft Blades Skinner. Now, to be honest with you, I just like the look of it. And that's what there's nothing that we do that's scientific or, I just like the look of the sumbitch, right? Big Rosecraft Blades fan. And I am, because Rosecraft Blades and Work Tough Gear and shit, Half-Breed have been some of the most loyal people to me in this game as far as companies go. And I appreciate that. So I keep a Rosecraft Blades Skinner. I just like the look of it, right? The other side of it is this. Why do I carry so many knives? It has zero jack shit to do with need. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I don't carry based on need. If I had knives based on need, I'd have four. I'd have a pocket knife, a pocket fixed blade, a belt knife, and a chopper. That'd be it. And there'd be no channel. I love knives. I'm passionate about knives. Had somebody was like, well, I don't understand we got so many knives. They lose value. I don't know why you would worry about how I spend my time or money. I really don't. But I can tell you this. Let me help this out with you, or help you out with this. I've got about 50 or 60 Work Tough Gear I ain't spent a dime on. I could not put 50 bucks on all of them and sell them there slick, because his point was, well, you're losing money. No, I could probably sell all of them and buy me a little car. So chew on that. Yes, I'm petty. Yes, I'm never going to work on it. No, I don't care. And Renee, that's for you, buddy. I hate that guy. I hope one day to meet him so I could just say face, hey man, I just want you to know I hate you. God bless you. So where were we at? Oh, so I've got all kind of shit on the table, right? So basically what I do, and guys, the knife reviewing, the YouTube thing, man, at the end of the day, it's a hobby. I make a little money on it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hide from it. You're damn right. We got over 100,000 subscribers, over 7,000 videos in 4 years. I bust my ass. Plus, I shell money out the ass shipping. So yeah, I make a little money on it. Not what you think. I promise you that. But I take it serious in as much as I enjoy doing it. See, there's some folks, and let's just start loading it up. I got a Leatherman Wave, that goes in there. Megatron can have 4 or 5 different hobbies and spread her priorities out. I have one, right? It's just me, it's how I am. Years ago, it was weightlifting, powerlifting, etc. And then softball, travel, doing all that. I immerse myself in it, right? So if I'm going to immerse myself in it, if I'm going to take it seriously, and the other side of it is I want to build this channel, then I need to be ready with content. That's the way I look at it. You don't have to look at it that way. It concerns me zero. This is the Tucson T34. It was gifted to me by Steve Guru. Great guy. I'm adding this one. I just like the aesthetics of this one, right? It's a liner lock. I haven't really put it to a hard use test. Just going to be honest with you. But I'm going to add it because I'll probably... Now, here's the difference too in the knife purse and my daily... I do a short every morning of what I have on me. This sits in the car because here's here's a couple of reasons. One is this. Tomorrow, if all goes well, I'm going to do a review on the Stanger, the Stanger by Elmer Roush. Now, Elmer's dad was the designer of the CRKT Kimbry axe, but Elmer is a maker, and this is kind of like a Kiradashi, right? So my plan is to do the review on this. This thing's wicked, and it's sharp, and it's dope. Now, Elmer sells knives. Elmer Roush III. I love this knife. I really, really, really like this knife. I'm doing the review and sending it back to him and Miss Tammy. They're great people. And again, if you're a knife maker, a knife company, I don't require free knives. I never have, never will. I'm excited to do this. But my point to you is this. I'm going to do the review on this. Now, when I do a review on a knife, if you haven't noticed, and I haven't always been this way, but when I do a review on a knife, I focus on that knife, that brand. I don't bring up a bunch of brands. I don't ask you what you're carrying in your pocket. That's me. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I just don't do it. So if I want to focus on something other than the Stanger all day, then I've got some go-tos, right? The knives that you see in the morning, I carry and I use. Okay, that's not a gimmick. That's not a scam. That's not. But I can't always just do content on what I carry. So I look through. Now, y'all know me and my cold steel, the SR1 that Megatron bought me. I believe this was 2017 or 18 for my birthday going in. This knife, I carry quite a bit. The Adventure Craft, Jacob Peterson. I adore this. This is one of the most versatile pocket fixed blades, and you can see it's filthy. I'm gonna clean it up tomorrow at work, but I use the shit out of it. And that's the thing with the knife purse too, is I may go to it throughout the day and rotate my carry. Does that make sense? If I want to do a short, I'm like, what, I might be in a cold steel mood. I'll grab that. I might be in the mood to show you something else. I might need a knife for a particular job, something like that. So then I look around. Now, Molsec, new knife brand. Honestly, and I can't just go around saying, oh, I love every knife, right? I got to put some time into it. No wobble. I'm really surprised there's no wobble in this. Pleasantly surprised. New company. I feel like I owe it to them and you and myself to carry one, use it. I used it all last week. I did a hard use review after using it all week. I won't do that again. I had in my mind, hey, this will be a good way to review this. I don't know that it translated well because the knife wasn't as sharp. Well, the knife wasn't going to be as sharp. I used it. I wanted to see what it would do. And I guess I didn't articulate that enough. I should have. So I'll put more time in it. I've got 9 more Molsec knives. Really, I've enjoyed going through them. I've enjoyed handling them. If they all hold up like this one, we got a winner. That's all I'm going to say. There is one I can't stand it. And I'll do a review on it because every knife gets a fair shake. Now, Kirk gifted me this knife. No, he didn't. Kirk gifted me this knife. The 8010 Tonto. Here's what's crazy. This is the 8010 Tonto Light. This is the 8010. Love this knife. This knife gets no pocket carry time. I can't tell you why. There's nothing wrong with this knife. It's a good knife. It feels good in hand. And to the idiot who thinks cold steel, these are all before the new company took over. And if you're dumb enough to think that that's not a good knife, then see, it's one thing, guys, not to like something. That has nothing to do with whether it's good or not. It has zero, jack shit to do with it. There's plenty of knives I don't like SE and Benchmade, hate them, but they're good knives. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their stuff. I don't like them at all. None. Zero, nil. But nothing against them. They're good knives, right? So this one I think I'm going to carry tomorrow. I'm going to keep the 8010 out. But, okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go 8010 Tonto in the knife purse because I want some pocket time with it. I am going to carry the 5 Max tomorrow. So we're going to do that. Good hands by old Scabber. Okay, the other thing is this. I have 3 Emersons. I am a monster Emerson fan. The Vindicator, the CQC8, and the CQC7. Now, at some point, I've got to buy a new CQC7. I adore this knife, but the blade, I've used it and sharpened it and jammed it up so much, it doesn't even really look like an Emerson blade. It is. I'll have to get a new one, but I have a hard time. I've said many times, this is my go-to-hell knife, meaning if I walk by it, it just goes in my pocket. I about cut my damn finger off with it about, it was right at the beginning of the channel, maybe even before I started the channel. But I love the knife, but I got to get me a new one. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go Vindicator, and I'm going to go CQC 8. I'm leaving this one out. I love it, and I know I just said I carry it, but it's got so much pocket time on it. Okay, so I think I've got my limit on cold steel because I'll be carrying this. I got this. See, this is where I get jammed up, man. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Should I do it? Yeah. Listen, the 4MAX Scout. I have a 4MAX, Italian made. There are some differences. People say there's some differences. There's material differences, but this is, and I say this honestly because I think you can get these at Midway right now for 50 bucks. That is a ton of knife for 50 bucks. And guys, I'm not the QVC. I don't make shit on cold steel. I don't know anybody at Cold Steel, but I started this channel on, and if it's a deal, it's a deal. And huge shout out, man. Big shout out to Guns and Blades. If you don't know who that dude is, check him out. I'll put a link. I'll put him in the description. Awesome dude, man. He's posting deals from Midway USA left and right. I picked up a Tylite 6-inch. So stoked it'll be here Tuesday. I loved one. I had one that I adored, and that fat Mickey Free looking Canadian bastard. I don't even want to get into that. I don't want to get in. I hate that guy too. Mickey Free Canuck version. All right, moving on. You say, Scab, you hate a lot of people. I sure do. I love to hate them, you know, so I don't think I think when you love to hate somebody, it's not as bad. So here's the deal. I got a thing full. Now, y'all know there's going to be some work tough gear in there. There has to be, right? There has to be. Nobody, and really out of every company, and I say this humbly and I say it honestly, nobody's been more loyal to me than Work Tough Gear. I don't make money on them. I really don't. I don't need to. I like Mr. Vic. He's a brother. I love that dude. They've been so generous with me, and I just like their knives. And I get sick and tired of trying to defend shit. I like their knives. So the Nomad EDC is going in. The Puzon Wilderness Bowie EDC. Puzon Wilderness Bowie EDC. That's a lot. I'm going to put it in. And this is one big shout out to John Heffron, Wingman 115. There's just something about this damn thing. When I go camping, it may not be like a primary knife. This knife is 100% of the time with me. 100. This is an indestructible little tool. So that's going to cover that. Okay, that's my knife purse. Now you see other knives out. I pulled some out, and I swap up, guys, every Sunday. I rotate. Now the other thing that I carry in here, I carry 2 or 3 different kinds of the blood clot stuff. Not just for me cutting myself. Well, most of it's for me cutting myself, but a lot of it too. Quick Clot, some good brands. I carry fire starting stuff. I carry a couple of little first aid things in here, just in case, man. Just in case. Not really even knife related stuff, but I work in an industrial environment. My work keys are in there. I got Band-Aids in there. I got a spare car key in there. I've got lighters in there. That's just kind of what I carry. While I'm thinking about it, guys, the V44X Reaper Bowie. These are on sale right now at Knife Center. I've got one I've beat the shit out of. I've got this one that I'll probably do a review on soon. These are on sale at Knife Center in the orange handle scale, but here's the deal with that. Here's the deal with that. Lucas Carroll is one of the best handle guys in the game. Hands down, bar none. Lucas Carroll, he's on Instagram. I've tagged him in several Instagram reels. If you don't like the orange, but you love the knife, pick up this knife. I think there's 30-something left. And I'm bringing this up because people give me all kind of shit. Oh, nobody ever told this way. And that's the way people sound when I'm reading the comments. But they're there. If you want it, check it out. I just got this in. This is the CCK. I think it's compact clearance knife. I think that's what it is. 01 Gen 2. That's what this one is. Now, it's got the, I've kept the PALS or the Molly compatible stuff on the back on this one. And I got the CCK 01 XXL or XL half-breed blades. Both are in Bowler K110. I put a tech lock on this one. They were good enough too to send me the trainers, which is cool. I can practice with them without cutting the shit out of myself, which is always important. Now, make sure I got it. I also have on new shorts today. Megatron finally made me go buy some. And I'm going to tell y'all this because I'm proud of this. I really, really am. And it's kind of weird because I'm usually not proud of stuff. As assholey and arrogant as I may be, a lot of that's for show, okay? These are size 36 pants. January 16th, I started this year, January 16th. I was wearing a 46 to a 48 pant, and I weighed 320 pounds. I weighed this morning at 242, and I'm in a 36. So I'm super stoked. Plus, she just said she was tired of me looking like I was homeless. So we went and I bought 4 or 5 shorts and all that. So there's that. Oh yeah, here's my other option. Now the snook, I meant to bring that in here. That's actually going on me tomorrow. So here's the deal. The snook, Tim's School of Fish, Blackwater Knife Company. Tim gifted me a snook. I am forever appreciative. That is going to go on me. I carry that a lot of days, either that or the Nomad Bushcrafter. This one's dropping in September. Now, Tim's got another knife dropping in October. I know this is more salesy sounding, but I promise y'all, well, it is. I'm just trying to pass on information. If you want the truth, I don't make shit on it, but I wanted to use this platform. When I started, I had a vision to use this platform to help knife guys out in the community, to help other YouTubers out in the community, to do that. Because as much as I enjoy doing this, what the hell's the point of doing it if you just celebrate yourself all the time and you don't help nobody? So if we can help somebody, if I can help you with some info, or if I can pass you on to some more channels, we're going to. Listen, I do want to say thank y'all. I talk a lot of shit about people I don't like. My humor doesn't always translate. And I really don't like them. But the truth is, I'm more appreciative for you guys, more thankful for you guys than you will ever know. You have made this one of the best experiences that I've had in my life, seriously, as far as a hobby goes. And I thank you for that. Thank you for accepting me. Thank you for accepting Megatron. Really, thank y'all. That being said, guys, there was a time in this country where 22 veterans a day took their own lives. We took up this cause very, very early in this channel's life. It's the weekend. The number is higher. It drifts up towards 29. That's why here on this channel, we focus on the number 0. Anything over 0 is simply unacceptable. And really, truly, honestly, when I say this, I mean it, vets. We don't want anything from you. I don't want anything from anybody. We just want to raise awareness. I'm hoping that somewhere, someday, somebody hears this and it helps them. Just know you're loved and you have a place here. I back the blue. I catch a lot of shit for it. I know it's not a current climate to do that, but I do that. I have my reasons, and they're not all what you think. And it's not all what you think. That's why I don't shove it down your throat. That's why I'm sure to tell you that. I'm not trying to push it on you. I want you to understand that. But it's something I believe in. Finally, if you are an addict, and Lord knows I am, never quit quitting. Well, guys, I love you. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for checking out the Knife Purse. Have a great week. I'm Scab. You're not. And I'm gone, son. Love y'all.